My name is Dan Duvall.
And I'm Sarah Duvall.
And this is the Hate Locker Podcast, a podcast where we talk about the everyday things that we all love to hate with a passionate yet fair vigor. Today's guests, plural, are the co-hosts of our family, the part of the Comedy Here Often family. We got a bit of a crossover episode going here. Today we've got Sam Tonning. Say hello, Sam.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Sam Tonning here.
Right on. And we've got Harris Anderson.
Hi, everyone.
And they, of course, are the co-hosts of Sound Judgement, another hilarious comedy podcast on Comedy Here Often. We're going to talk about some of the songs that we hate today. How the shit is everybody doing? How are you guys?
I'm holding up okay. You know, it's difficult times for a lot of people, but, could be worse. It's definitely strange times to be alive, but it is what it is, I suppose, you know?
Yeah. Most definitely. Sam, how you holding up?
I'm thriving right now. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging out in my downtown Vancouver apartment, drinking a lot of beer, wine, watching Ozark over and over again. I live right across the street from the epicenter of downtown Vancouver COVID outbreak. Right across from Harrow Park, the old folks' home that has had 9 deaths so far.
Oh, no.
Dozens and dozens of infections. And you know what? The mood is calm.
Yeah.
All that build-up about people dying. You know what? Things are great.
It's like, I feel great. Just smoking cigs out your window, feeling great.
Oh, man, I wish I could smoke cigarettes. I love smoke so bad. Hey,
yeah, don't you feel silly? Don't you feel silly, Sam, quitting smoking, and you're gonna die anyways from this pandemic?
No fucking idea, man.
Did you quit smoking cigarettes recently, Sam?
3.5 years ago.
Oh, that's not reason. That's not. Does it make you feel like? Does the pandemic make you want to start again? I'm 2 years off the darts myself. I think.
No, I still love smoking from the bottom of my heart. Mm-hmm. From up to like a pack and a half a day for 15 years, and I quit. Still the worst decision I've ever made in my life.
No, Sam, I'm with you. I'm 12 years cigarette free, and every single goddamn day I want one.
Isn't it great? You just walk by someone on their break, say they're a workman or a work lady, and they're smoking a cigarette on their hard-earned 10-minute break, and you get a whiff when you walk by, and you're like, God damn it, I want to also be a day laborer.
Can I say something to you, the both of you? I hope that you're not offended, but you both seem like people who smoke to me.
Well, coming from you, Dan, that's rich.
I wish that you could actually see me right now, because I should have a cigarette coming out of my mouth. I'm wearing a shirt that says lipstick, leggings, and lattes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm drinking vodka and Diet Coke and have a really big messy bun, and I'm wearing ripped jeans that were not deliberately ripped. I am for sure.
You should be smoking.
I'm looking like I should be smoking.
I'm wearing gym shorts that high school students wear. They're not actually a high school student's gym shorts. Jesus Christ, Harris. And I'm drinking an old Milwaukee. All my blinds are drawn, so I'm in this cool dark living room surrounded by fucking Toto and Christopher Cross memorabilia. I really should be smoking indoors.
That's what I mean.
That's not a joke. He is.
Oh, yeah. That's what's great about it. Sam, you look like somebody who should smoke, but it looks cool. Whereas Sarah looks like somebody who smokes, and you're like, that person does not get to see her kids every day of the week. That is the difference. But you do both look like you smoke. I don't know. Like, I mean, I have a lot of tattoos. I probably look like I should smoke. Maybe, I don't know.
How many tattoos?
It's a bit of a
I
generalization.
don't know. I think like mid-20s somewhere.
Nice. Okay.
I mean, if cigarettes weren't bad for you, I would be a 3-pack-a-day smoker.
Have you ever smoked, Harris?
Yeah, I have. But I'm not, my plan is I'm going to hold off until I'm 75, and then I'm going to start pipe smoking.
Oh, I could see you
Smart.
smoking a pipe. I could see either of you guys smoking a pipe. Harris, see you, I can't picture you smoking at all. It doesn't look...
It looks weird.
It would look weird in my head. I can't picture it.
Yeah. No, I have smoked, but it's,
Did you cough?
just...
Did you cough a lot, like when you did it? Like you
This is strong.
I love this.
No, I grew up around this. My grandfather was a pipe smoker, and I spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house, and so I actually have a real affinity for the smell of tobacco, especially pipe tobacco.
Yeah.
So I quite like it, but for health reasons, I'm going to hold off till I'm 75, and things don't matter anymore.
Well, my grandfather was a pipe smoker too, but it was more of a derogatory comment.
He was gay?
No, I don't even know really what that means.
Well, yeah, no, that's just the only thing it means.
Yeah, all right. He
Like,
wasn't.
that's it.
He wasn't.
He
Not
was
that
a
there's
pipe
anything.
smoker. In the derogatory, it has nothing to do with tobacco. That's gay.
Yeah, because you.
You're saying your grandfather sucked dick.
Yeah. Well, so what if he did? Maybe he did.
Yeah, I don't give a shit, but you're the one using it derogatorily. What's happening?
I don't know. This deteriorated.
What is
so quickly.
happening?
Yeah, and you have to say "fucking" in front of it too. You can't just say "you pipe." So it's gonna be "you fucking pipe smoker." Otherwise, you're like, "Hey, you pipe smoker." It's like it becomes a compliment if you don't swear in front of it.
All right.
Yeah.
Everything becomes a compliment if you don't swear in front of it.
So you boys have an excellent podcast, which I love very much. It's new to me, and I really like it a lot. Do you guys want to tell the people about it a little
Harris,
bit?
I'd be happy to do a first introduction, and then you can correct me. How's that?
That's perfect.
Oh, you start, and I'll interrupt you.
Okay, thank you. Sound Judgment is a podcast where Harris and I...
It's about music. No, go ahead. Sorry.
We're randomly assigned a song, and we have to debate that our song is better against our opponent's song. That's it. So we've got some stupid matchups. Just like the most recent one that came out was, the great Heart song, "Crazy on You," against just the absolute classic song that is "Bees in the Trap" by, I forget her name.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, that's the one.
Dude,
Minaj.
I've never heard Bees in the Trap, but I'm guessing it's not as good as "Crazy on You" by Heart.
Well, there's a Z.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a whole different thing.
Sorry,
and
Z.
I didn't.
Bees in the Trap.
Oh, that's
Yeah, bees.
Bees in the Trap.
that kind of changes my stance on it.
It was great, but yeah, so that's usually it. It devolves into Harris coming up with well thought out arguments in favor of his song, and me just vicious ad hominem attacks.
Yeah, it's really aggressive. I do enjoy it.
Extremely.
It's actually similar to our dynamic, to be honest. With me making notes and having things to add, and then my sister just swearing a lot, being angry.
It's true. It's true.
It's usually how this goes.
Have you accused your sister of not paying taxes?
No.
And or supporting the attacks of September 11th, 2001?
Maybe,
I will say
it's the opposite.
The fucking tax thing, Harris, you harp on that so much, and it was a harmless comment about doing taxes. It had nothing to do with your actual doing taxes. Secondly, I think AC/DC was responsible for 9/11.
I can't.
That's a common thought.
Well, this is a really good segue because I hate AC/DC. I do not like. I don't like that band at all.
Oh man, what?
Strongly dislike AC/DC. So we're here today.
No one hates AC/DC.
I know quite a few
That's
people.
not a thing.
There's just
What is it you dislike, Dan?
Probably hates the
Good music?
formulaic rock and roll.
I don't like. Well, I'm not a huge fan of formulaic rock and roll. That is true.
Okay.
But also,
That's fair.
it's his voice is something that bothers me. I don't like his voice.
Whoa.
Which singer?
Are you telling me you do not like Axl Rose?
Which are you talking about, Bon Scott or Brian Johnson?
Which one is the one who sings Thunderstruck?
That's Brian Johnson.
He sucks. He sucks shit.
Oh, okay.
I hate.
Oh.
He's my favorite.
I don't like.
Yeah, he's my
That's
favorite
aggressive.
too.
He's my favorite too.
It's just like if I close my eyes and squint and scream in a high-pitched voice while also trying to whisper at the same time, I'm the lead singer of AC/DC. That's it. That's all it is.
You're a bad person.
It's
like a bad
I don't like
person.
It. I hate AC/DC. I don't like them. I think that I've also heard their songs way too many times.
That's
Too many
fair.
times.
They're not
That's a thing.
They're not for everybody, for sure. That's fine.
They are for sporting events, and that's it. It's like
I don't know, because like nerds, like they're one of my favorite bands, and I'm a total nerd.
Oh,
I think it's just
one of your
just a tone.
bands.
Oh yeah, man, absolutely. I think it's one of those. It's just like a tonal thing. Some people like that sort of thing. Some people don't. It's like different people like different guitar tones and things, and bass sounds and things like that. It's
I think
tomato.
I think it's largely
Or he's
also,
just wrong.
I think it's also largely what I associate them with, which is like I don't know, like slow pitch guy. Like guy at the slow pitch tournament with his white Oakley sunglasses and a backwards hat and like just and you know what I mean, and like the that little deer sticker thing on the back of his truck, and like the thinly veiled racism, all that is what I picture when I picture AC/DC. It's essentially it's Kelowna. I associate it with Kelowna. That's Kelowna,
Okay.
British Columbia.
With Kelowna?
Yeah, Kelowna, British Columbia. That is what I think of.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you who don't live in British Columbia and listen to this show, picture the town that's like a couple 100 miles outside of the cool city that you live in. That's Kelowna. Doesn't matter where you're from.
I love Kelowna.
Anyway, that isn't even one of my topics. I just got fired up about that.
I get tired of AC/DC. I really like them, but I can't go on long periods of listening to them. I can't listen to 2 records back to back.
Nobody listens to a whole AC/DC album.
Harris
do they?
does.
You do?
Oh, absolutely. Their best. I mean, they've done some albums which are not so good, but I think their best albums, like my favorite personally, is For Those About to Rock. No, Power is probably it's up there, but probably For Those About to Rock is probably my favorite one. Some great songs in there. It's if you like what they're serving, right? Then it's a party. But if not, then it's obviously very unpleasant, and those people aren't wrong. It's tastes.
Oh yeah, I think it's important that it's that we all understand here that no one is wrong except for my sister probably.
You guys are not going to like what I have to bring to the table today.
Do you want to go first?
Well, okay. So I feel like I've been annoying the 3 of you all day because here's been my thought process. So
you don't have to pretend that she's
have a very. You don't. You can straight up tell me because I'm fucking irritating and I'm probably the most basic bitch you'll ever meet in your entire life.
Oh, well.
And you'll probably detest my taste in music. So basically I started out, I'm like, when we started talking about this, I'm like, I don't hate any music. I love it all.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I fucking hate Kim Mitchell. But that's pretty, like, I feel like that's a crock.
Oh, don't even
logo?
You know what? It's well done.
Right?
Because everyone's like, oh, he's Canadian. You got he sucks.
He sucks.
He is
We can all
terrible.
agree.
Might as well
he sucks.
go for a soda. A fucking 10-year-old could have written this song.
He has written the worst lyrics of all time.
I think the only
Patio
band
lanterns
that has written worse lyrics than anything Kim Mitchell has done is the Tragically Hip.
Oh, my heart just stopped and ripped right
Did your heart?
Oh, Sam.
It's better than your brain not working, I'll tell you that. I fucking hate that band. I think my songs I picked are not tragically. I just do not like the Tragically Hip.
Sam.
So it's bringing up Fort Indiana. I don't like them.
I genuinely love the hip, and I have for many, many years. I have many friends that hate the hip. So I get it. I don't understand it, but I'll acknowledge it.
I don't like the hip either. I'm with Sam. We both don't like the hip, but there's no way I am putting their lyrics below Kim Mitchell's lyrics. He wrote a song, an unironic song about lighting fixtures. It's not a metaphor. It's not like, it's a metaphor for something or other. No, it's about lighting fixtures.
Well, then, Harris, what do you think of Margaritaville?
Margaritaville's a great song.
Classic.
It's not literally about margaritas.
Are you serious?
Well, there's emotion in it. It's a song about being stuck in a place.
It's a guy lost.
Kim Mitchell's song is about we used to drink lemonade because we were so nervous. It's like, who remedies anxiety with lemonade? What are you talking about?
People like Dan.
Can we talk about his hair for a minute? Because it's not okay.
All right.
The whole package is bad, but that's not my hate. So my hate, my first one, and I actually, this just popped into my head today. This song fucking hurts my soul.
What is it?
The Disturbed version of Sound of Silence.
It's
fucking awful.
It's Sound of Silence.
Oh no, I love the original, but Disturbed? No, that's not okay. That's a terrible song.
Why are you listening to that even? Where do you even hear that?
Here's I feel like I need to finish my thought process about how I don't hate any songs. So one of my favorite stations in Victoria, BC is a rock station.
Which one?
The Q, 100.3 The Q.
Wow. Yeah, Ed Bain, best morning guy ever.
Ed Bain. I used to work at that station. I used to be the news girl on that station. I've listened to it for years. And it's all request weekend. And they're playing some bad fucking music.
For sure.
Somebody requested that?
Yeah, somebody requested that. I heard Kim Mitchell. I fucking it's hard. But then they throw in some Traveling Wilburys and win me back.
Fuck the Traveling Wilburys.
Here we go.
You don't like the Traveling Wilburys?
Sam doesn't like that two of their members are dead. That's for Sam. That's a demerit. If you're dead,
it's not their fault.
If you're dead, that's immediately marks off for Sam. It's just this weird thing he has. He doesn't. If you're dead, it's like, oh well, your song sucks. Why can't you be alive?
I think only one of them is still alive.
Yeah, Jeff Lynne, right?
Yeah, Jeff Lynne is the only current living member of that band.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, Tom Petty passed. Yeah,
right. Yeah,
what?
George Harrison gone. Roy Orbison gone.
Yeah,
I'm okay with.
Bob Dylan's still alive.
Well, barely.
He's still going. Can we talk about how I gotta there's no way somebody called the radio station and requested Sound of Silence but by Disturbed and was not let me finish, and was not joking. There's no
every
way.
Long weekend. No, they do. Every long weekend, all we have on at our house is the Q because it's all request weekend. It's like a tradition in my family.
I'm in your family. It's not a tradition.
Every fucking
just so you know.
day. My family's what? What are you talking shit about my family?
I said I'm in your family. It's not a family tradition.
You don't live in my house. I'm in fucking social isolation, douchebag. Whoa. You don't live here.
Wow, how dare you speak to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the vodka sodas talking. Sorry.
Wow.
Got a little hair.
I think you and I are okay.
Do you mean the vodka Diet Cokes?
No, I've moved on. I'm drinking something. My husband just brought me home an 8-pack of Remix.
Ugh.
I've never had them before. It's a mango passion fruit vodka soda.
It sounds like a Kim Mitchell song. It's really good.
I'd rather read.
Really enjoying it.
I would rather read the ingredients of that drink. I would rather read that 100 times than listen to one Kim Mitchell song.
Sarah, sing us the ingredients.
Sorry, we didn't let Sarah finish. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I just hate that song. It hurts my soul. They took a song that's a poem, a beautiful song, and fucking ripped the heart and soul out of it and stomped on it and spit on it.
What song are we talking about?
Sound of Silence.
The song Sound of Silence, the original.
Is that
a great song.
The Simon and Garfunkel tune?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
That song is so fucking lame.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh, that's not okay.
Well, it's like, where's the music in this? It's just a bunch of guys crying to each other.
Where's the music in it? What the hell are you talking about? They were famous for their harmonies and their musicianship. What are you talking about? Where's the music?
Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe I haven't heard the right version of the song, but it just sounds like a couple guys singing to each other.
Maybe you need to hear the Disturbed version. Maybe you'd like the Disturbed version better.
I'm sure the guitar works better.
Hey, let me ask you this. Does this Disturbed version have the wah? Does it have that in it? Does the Disturbed have that in every song?
Can you imagine?
Yeah. It's the Sound of Silence.
Sarah, what is your other song? I'm curious. I wonder if there's a theme here that I can discern. What's your other song?
Well, the other one I'm kind of afraid to say because I believe they're on our record label.
You're not saying that. Yeah, you're not doing that.
What?
You're not saying that.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I've been kiboshed on it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You mean the song Summer from a few years ago?
The song that's amazing?
That's the one.
One of my favorite songs.
That's the one.
It's a great song.
It's one of your favorite songs?
By Nickelback?
No. No, that's not the one. I'm Nickelback. Whatevs. Nickelback. And you know what? Nickelback is stupid to hate.
Yeah,
they're
it's
just
hack.
Nickelback.
It's hack to hate. It's hack to hate Nickelback. It's like, we get it. Like
they're just, and you know what? If you find one person that doesn't know the words to that fucking Photograph song, they are lying. Everybody knows the words. Everyone can sing along with that song. Rockstar. Everyone knows them. It's hack to hate them.
Yeah, I think the only reason you are allowed to hate Nickelback is if you resent Chad Kroger's giant cock.
Yeah.
It's probably true.
Yeah, like if it owes you money or something.
Well, that's all
how do you resent someone's genitals?
Because yours are not as good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
He's like, I've never had that problem. So.
I suppose. Yeah, resenting is a weird choice of words.
Harris has that sturdy Harris Anderson cock they speak
that
of.
BDE Harris Anderson special. To use a 2-year-old fucking phrase.
Oh my God, man! It's you know what's funny isn't that from only 6 months ago? But because of the internet now, 6 months is 2 years. Like we're aging in dog years.
2018.
Is it?
Remember the Harlem Shake?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
That was fun.
The Harlem Shake was fun.
That was what?
Is that a
basketball move? No, it was a. that's good. It's like 7 years ago now.
It's so long ago that I noticed. I was listening to Cameron the other day, who I love.
Why?
I love Cam. Kill a Cam, forget it. Okay, love him. Jesus. I'm actually super disappointed because I had tickets to go see him in Victoria this month, and it got canceled.
I had tickets to go see Bonnie Raitt and James Taylor.
Well, that is a way better concert than Cameron. I mean, I'm not going to argue with that.
Sorry.
That's disappointing.
Two of my absolute, some of my favorite songs by these two musicians.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Can't see them.
And they're probably going to both die of COVID-19. You probably won't get to see them. They'll probably be.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably it. We lost John Prine.
Are any of you?
We lost John Prine.
Are any of you guys John Prine fans? I actually don't. I don't know.
The biggest. I've seen him.
Okay.
I've seen him 5 times. I met him. I got his autograph.
I need to explain.
I'm sorry.
I need to explain John Prine to you. You guys.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Our family.
Who's John Prine?
We grew up. What he means to us. We grew up listening to him more than any other artist. Our dad is just to put it how important John Prine is to my dad. People called him when he died, as if his brother had died, to ask if he was okay.
Rough, man.
I have a thing on Facebook where I post deaths.
Oh, it's like her thing, dude. She loves it. If she knows you and you die, you're getting a shout out that day. Let me tell you.
You're getting a shout out if you die. Anyway, I went to post it. I'm like, fuck, I gotta phone Dad first, because if he reads this on the internet before someone tells him in person, he's gonna be fucking suicidal.
Yeah.
So I had to phone him and be like, Dad, Dad, I have something really terrible to tell you.
Our dad is mostly on Facebook. He's on Facebook more than he is in IRL, so to speak. Yeah, I know it's a problem. We don't need to.
It's a boomer thing.
He's very boomer.
Anyway, that's how John Prine is actually, for serious, a big part of our childhood.
Yeah,
that was a tough one this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tough one. Yeah, but yeah. But it's as long as the Disturbed is fine, then we'll be okay.
That's all that matters, really. Kim Mitchell, he's alive and well. That hair is going to protect him from everything.
He'll live forever.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like a shroud. It's like the blood of Jesus.
He was so old that he looked Asian somehow.
John Prine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a lot of cancer.
Sorry, go on.
A lot of cancer.
Wasn't that one of his
large chunks of his jaw and face had to be cut out because of his cancer.
3 bowlfuls.
Why the look?
3 bowlfuls of cancer.
Wow.
Big bowls, like serving bowls.
Like Goldilocks, like that third bear.
That's how they measure it nowadays.
Oh my God, you got cancer of at least 4 bowls. Yeah, you're not going to make it. Holy shit.
To put it in perspective, Daniel, he's only 3 years older than our dad.
Oh,
How
wow, really?
Your dad?
Our dad's 104. He's a wizard.
Our dad,
104.
very old.
So I'll be honest with you guys. I couldn't have ever picked John Prine out of a lineup or know any of his songs.
He looks like a dishwasher at a faux restaurant.
Yeah,
I did pick him out of a lineup. But not
What? What do you
I
mean?
knew what he looked like. I knew what he looked like, but I couldn't name any of his songs, unfortunately.
We were shopping in Pacific Center in Vancouver, and I was like, holy fuck, that guy looks just like John Prine. And it was. I went up to him. I'm like, "Are you Joe
We
Prine?"
met him. I was
He's
there
like,
too.
"Yeah." Got his autograph.
It was
pretty
coming outside
wicked.
of the Gucci store.
No, he was just finishing his he was just finishing his shift at Panda Express.
It was such a long time ago that he had a Sears bag.
Oh yeah,
Bought himself
like Riot era.
Yeah. Oh, fun time. Do you think when Disturbed dies, people will cry by going, "Wow"? I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
like how you tried to bring that back into the conversation.
Yeah, it was. I was trying to bring it back to Sarah's.
Trying to bring it back. That's all I got. I hate that song. I hate Disturbed.
Yeah,
I think they should have left well enough alone.
No one's even heard that song before. It's fucking stupid. Everyone,
are you fucking kidding me? It's on the radio constantly.
It is
if you
not.
listen to the same station
It
as
is
me.
not on the radio constantly.
When it first came out, honest to God, they were playing it like 3 times a day on the queue.
Who the fuck listens to the radio?
Yeah, that's another issue.
A lot.
Yeah.
Lots of people still listen to the radio.
Welcome back to
listen to the radio a
98.4. Coming at you again in the morning. It's Sound of Silence by Disturbed. Not a thing.
I commute in a 12-year-old car, and we listen to the radio.
Are you a country fan?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you actually buy CDs?
No, I don't buy CDs.
You didn't buy.
I pay for Spotify.
Record?
No, I pay for Spotify, which covers me on all my bases.
Sarah was the kind of person.
Okay.
Sarah was the kind of person who bought compilation CDs, like Grammy nominations.
Oh fuck yeah, I did
stuff.
the Grammy nomination CDs. That's some good shit.
Yeah, Big Shiny Tunes.
I had all the Big Shiny Tunes. Frosh had some good shit too.
One of my favorite albums ever.
Oh yes, it is. That's some solid shit right there.
I like the unplugged version.
What?
The unplugged.
MTV Unplugged, Uptown Unplugged, so good.
Yeah, also
Boys to Men Unplugged.
Oof, get out of here.
Boys to Men was my first ever concert.
That sounds like a website you would go to jail for visiting.
BoysToMenUnplugged.com. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Better than Boys to Men Plugged, I guess.
Well, yeah.
We were in Vegas last summer, and Boys to Men had a spot there, and we ran into friends. They had a residency in Vegas.
Huh.
Just like
and
on
we
a
ran
street
into friends,
corner,
and they're like,
or like
what are you guys doing tonight? You have to go see Boys to Men. It's so good. I'm like, I feel like that's something I don't want to pay money for. I paid money for them in like 1994, and it seemed worth it then. But now I feel like that time has passed.
Yeah.
And that's not something... If I'm in Vegas, I'm not spending money on Boys to Men.
What are you spending money on in Vegas?
Yeah, I want to know too. Big
in Vegas? What do you
Gambling.
You don't want to. Yeah. Gambling and eating. Having fancy drinks at Vanderpump.
The fuck's Vanderpump?
Yeah, what's that?
Dead silence.
What? We can hear you.
Yeah,
what's
what is
Vanderpump? What is that?
What? Every girl listening's gonna know what it is.
Well, what is
It's a TV show. Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah. What is
Anyway,
it?
It's a TV
Is that
show.
it? That's
it's
the description.
It's one of those reality TV shows for really famous rich chicks.
Oh, I thought it was like
really do
about
anything.
I thought it was about a Dutch plumber or something.
No, it's not that. It's not that exciting. Everything in there is purple and flowery.
It's a nightmare.
The drinks were $30 American each. Stuff like that.
You got to go do Vegas properly. You got to go and not leave your hotel room because you're doing cocaine the entire time for like 3 straight
Yeah,
days.
that sounds super fun.
Yeah. Well, no, they bring it to you if you buy enough. Really? Oh yeah, big time.
I'm glad you know that.
All right, Sam, you want to break us off with a song that you hate?
Let's move on.
Okay, so you picked. We're going one song at a time.
Sure.
Around our.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
We're going one song.
Sure.
Yeah, and then we'll come back, of course. So, okay. Song number 1 that I hate is "Rock and Roll High School" by the Ramones.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Have you heard the song?
On multiple fronts. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Hit us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.
Lay it out.
I hate the Ramones.
Yeah. Same. Totally
They're
agreed.
fucking talentless hacks.
Yeah. Totally agreed.
It's throwback bullshit, lame vocal harmony crap from people who can't play their fucking instruments. And then Rock and Roll High School. It's off a soundtrack. That's bad enough, right?
Oh yeah,
I
songs
mean,
off soundtracks are trash.
Like, I think there are very few songs, probably 2 songs that are from a soundtrack that are beautiful pieces of music.
Yeah, Hero by
both of them
Nickelback.
Are the Arthur theme by Christopher Cross. But Rock and Roll High School, every time I hear it, I get fucking shivers, and I just whoever put the song, I want to punch in the face. It's just like a visceral reaction. It is such a bad song,
dude. I listened
by
to
horrible musicians.
I had never actually heard that song because I actively don't listen to the Ramones because I don't like them either.
Yeah.
For all the same
How do you
reasons you
avoid
just
that
said.
song though?
Really?
How
What
do you
does it
avoid
sound
that
like?
song?
Maybe it sounds like okay.
Rock,
This is
rock and roll high school.
yeah. Okay, so it sounds
Dumb,
like
dumb, I want to kill myself.
right. So
Bye.
exactly, those are the lyrics.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
So
a huge Ramones guy.
so picture.
It's
Picture the Ramones are like, all right, we need to write a new song, and they're like, okay, well, they get the tune going for every other song they've written so far, and then they're just like rock and roll high school, and they're like, that's it, that's the song, that's
I
it.
think in the middle of that song, you can actually hear them selling out. Like right in the middle, it's like, oh, we've just given up on everything.
I'm
We're
okay with
fucking
selling
super
out.
lame.
I have no problem with musicians and artists selling out. But if you're going to do it, at least sell a product that's worth buying. Right?
Fair
And
enough.
Rock and Roll High School is worse than any fucking grade 8 garage band bullshit song ever made by a bunch of guys in their 30s who think they're hot shit, so fucked up on every goddamn drug they could get in New York.
Well, that rules.
Jerking each other off.
Well, that rules too. But everything else.
At least talk about getting fucked up.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like the Ramones at all. I don't see the appeal. I think they're very boring. Every song is just the same. It's super boring. I don't like it.
If you're most known for a T-shirt, you have some reckoning to do.
yeah.
You know, fuck the Ramones.
Those haircuts, those fucking haircuts. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here with those haircuts. They're terrible. They look like cartoon characters. I don't care for them. I don't care for them at all. I was happy when you picked that song. I was like, I have no arguments here. It's a really bad song.
Yeah, not a fan.
Eric,
It's not my
are you a
scene.
Ramones fan?
No, not really. I know one or two of their songs. Not a huge
one?
fan. Oh man, what's the name of it?
Hey ho, let's go.
It plays before.
Hey,
You know the Yuck Yucks Club that plays before Blitzkrieg Bop.
Yeah,
I know Blitzkrieg Bop.
Yeah, isn't that the same
And
song?
I want to be sedated. Those are the only two I know.
All exactly the same song. They're all the same song with different words. And Rock and Roll High School is no different. It's all the same. Rock and Roll High School might be even worse. I think it's like more corny. It's like they added a little bit of like Rock and Robin flair to it. You know what I mean?
They were trying, that like fucking shitty vocal harmonies. I don't know. I get so mad thinking about this.
Yeah, it's really bad. I'm with you.
Does the high school part remind you of places you're banned from?
Yeah, nice.
Sam?
Got him.
Does it? No. Should it? Yes.
Yes.
Right on. Yeah, I have no arguments with me. That's a bad song. I'm with you.
No, I'll back that up too.
Man,
It's not my genre.
Damn, aces across the board. Good work.
Nice.
Good work. Harris, what do you got? What do you hate?
My number one most hated song of all time is Save Your Scissors by City and Color.
Really? That's like a recent tune.
That's not
No,
that's
it
not
was
recent.
2005.
It's not recent at all.
I'd never heard of it until today, and I listened to it, and I did not care for it.
So I was in my last year of high school when that song came out. It was
Sorry,
everywhere.
you were in your last year of high school. In what year?
In 2005, 2006.
Oh
it came
my.
out,
Okay.
It came out in 2005, and it was everywhere, and everyone was going nuts for it.
Oh yeah.
And I just hated it so much.
Is that because the people who liked it were getting laid and you weren't?
I can't
Save
remember.
your scissors, buddy, for someone else.
Maybe I did feel like, though, in a way I was being left out because everyone loved that song and I just didn't. And I hated it. It's so, to me, it's so like bland and inoffensive. It has this weird looping guitar figure that just goes. It just goes. Oh, it's like what a 4-year-old would sing if they were like on the floor playing with their blocks, and eventually you'd have to be like, like Susie, please stop that.
That's a nice way of saying that.
I specifically remember when this song came out and it being
Really?
yeah, big time. It was a huge song when it came
I have no
out.
recollection of this.
And I specifically remember it being huge and it being inescapable and everywhere, and me not getting it. I didn't understand why everyone liked it, and I specifically hated that song so much. I hated it. And every time it came on, and that just like you said, that it would come on, and I'm like, nope, change it. It was like when you were a kid and the cartoon you were watching ended, and the MASH theme song came on next, and you were like,
MASH.
no.
I love MASH.
Well,
I also love MASH.
I think I might have liked MASH if I wasn't a little kid. I don't know why you liked MASH as a kid.
Man?
I'm 39 years young.
You're old.
I know.
Hey.
So, but I did want to follow. I did want to follow up with this though. I do love City and Color a lot. I love their music. I like a lot of their full albums. I think are great. There's tons of songs they have, but I fucking hate that song. It sucks.
I feel like I missed it.
War on Drugs?
Yeah, I kind of do like that band a little bit. I don't know very many of their songs. I've only heard a few of their songs, but
War on Drugs is great.
I do like them though. Yeah, I think they're good.
Like, I don't think I could name one City and Color. Like, I feel like I'm a different age group than you guys, and I missed this completely. I got married in 2007.
Would you venture to say that City and Color? No, I already disagree with what I'm about to say. But like maybe City and Color is like the younger generation than you. It's like they're tragically hip.
I've never heard of any of their songs, and I was 20 when this came out.
I listened to 2 City and Color albums in one day a couple days ago, and they were delightful. But I would never listen to
prepare for this.
I guess you are depressed right now.
Yeah. I think you're totally right. I was feeling depressed.
No, there's nothing redeemable about that.
No,
Yeah.
I
think it's ironic. This song is about people cutting themselves because that's exactly what that's exactly what the song makes you want to do. If there's no one around, cut myself.
I turned it on earlier today to prep for this show. See, Dan, I prepped for this show.
You're doing great. I'm very impressed.
Some research.
Two shows in a row.
I did some research.
It's very good.
So I know, right? 2 shows in a row. I've done research instead of just talking out my ass. Anyway, my kid came upstairs and he's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "The song sucks." Eh? He's like, "This is terrible. Turn it off." So 11-year-olds also. 11. He's 11.
And then he dabbed and walked out of the room.
He also hated it.
Yeah, but he hallucinates Pokemon everywhere. So
yeah, that's right.
No, Fortnite.
Oh.
No, that's the dancing game?
Yes,
you can dance in it.
I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
We had to I work in an elementary school, and all the schools are sending out like these montages of all the staff doing silly things.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Now,
fuck you, agreed.
I know, right?
That's absurd.
It's such a nightmare.
It was not my idea. I have to participate.
You don't.
Anyway, clearly, so I made.
It's not in your contract.
Tap your back on that.
Yeah,
I'm a team player. Okay. So we had to do this little dance. Anyway, my son was the only one home, so he's like, "I'm like, I need you to video me doing this." And he just stared at me. He's like, "Mom, you are the most cringy person I have ever met."
Oh, he's
like,
right.
Oh, I'm not fun anymore.
That's going to be his
so cool.
When he's later on in his doing his step work in Alcoholics Anonymous, and he has to pin down the moments of trauma that led him into the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous. He's going to be like, the first memory is going to be like, my mom made me video her doing a Fortnite dance. That's going to be the first thing, and his sponsor's just going to hug him, and he's going to start crying.
When I was
I know.
age, there was a man watching me bathe. That would be my trigger point.
Oh yeah. Is that real?
That would do it.
He was a lifeguard. I've told you this.
He's failed. Every time someone dies, a lifeguard somewhere has failed. I guess.
Dan, what's your song that you hate?
Yeah, tell
you guys want to hear my song that you guys hate before I awkwardly tell jokes because I'm still shook? Okay, the song that I hate is the national anthem.
Like the Canadian,
the
Canadian national anthem?
Canadian national. Well, it's most national anthems.
Canada?
Yeah, Oh Canada.
Well, let's stick with one song. Canada it is.
We'll stick with one. Okay,
the American one's pretty epic. You can't hate that shit.
We're going to talk about that. But I hate our national anthem. I think it's boring. I think it's corny. It's just, I don't know. There's nothing to it. There's not like, for instance, the American one is about, blowing stuff up.
It's about America.
Yeah, it's about fucking America. And ours is just like, yeah, we're pretty proud to be here, bud. Like, come on in, make yourselves at home, but be careful, don't overstay your welcome. Like, that's us, right? It sounds a little like Oh Christmas Tree, I think. Here's my other...
Only if you're...
Do other national anthems that are not the Canadian national anthem and and the Star Spangled Banner, do they have lyrics, or is it just ours that has?
God
you
Save
only
the
hear
Queen.
them at the Olympics.
Is God Save the Queen the national anthem of England? Is it?
I believe it is the United Kingdom national anthem. It's either that or Rule Britannia, but I'm pretty sure it's God Save the Queen.
That is some bullshit too.
Rule Britannia does not have lyrics, does it?
Yeah. Rule Britannia, Britannia rule the ways. Britons never, never, never will be slaves.
That's true.
I don't think that could be the national anthem, even if it is.
I don't like our national anthem. I think it's boring, and I think it's cheesy.
Dan, may I ask you a question?
Sorry. Yes, please.
Is the reason you don't like the national anthem because of the more recent move towards gender neutrality?
No.
What are you trying to do, Sam?
No, not only do I not give a shit what they do to the national anthem, I think they should make a techno version. I think that Disturbed should do a version of it.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Do whatever you want to
maybe?
it. As a matter of fact, I think that our national anthem should be the Hockey Night in Canada theme song.
The original one or the new one?
No, the original one.
Should it have the Don Cherry singing the lyrics that he forgets because he's so old?
Well, that's Don Cherry will remember the lyrics to dun 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 dun. Like that's like he wrote the lyrics. Like that's
like that's funny. Imagine like it's just the national anthem becomes Don Cherry like humming fucking Hockey Night in Canada thing.
Try to remember his wife's name.
That's
it's Rose.
Oh my god, Don
Rose
Cherry trying to
Cherry?
remember his wife's name, and that's how they came up with the song.
Rest in peace.
That's really great. I
give you points just for sheer guts on that one, Dan. Yeah, that's a real stand.
Yeah, thank you. A real stand is better than a kneel, hey? So I don't like the national anthem. I have issues with patriotism in general. So I think it gets weird when people get upset about disrespecting the anthem. It's like you need to.
Can I just clarify something, Dan?
Yeah.
A man in AA has a problem with blind faith following something?
Two different things. Two different things. It's weird to be proud of a place where you just were born. You just
were born. What about a mental
born.
place, like a emotional place?
What, to be proud of, like being happy, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's different. You've earned that.
Okay.
You have to work for that. You don't have to work to be Canadian.
Are you telling me that people of means and wealth have to work for that?
For what?
Being happy, like the kids of wealthy people?
I don't think that they get to. That's a different topic. I don't think they get to know true happiness.
Okay.
Do you think before the bomb hit Hiroshima, there was a guy just like on the ground who was just like his car broke down or something? He's like, "Oh man, this day could not get any worse." Did you know the ultimate burn?
Dude, literally and figuratively. Oh my goodness! Did you know there was a guy who survived the Hiroshima bombing, but the hospital was destroyed, so they took him to Nagasaki, and then he was bombed there, and he survived that as well.
It's like
God.
Really?
Yeah.
He
must have got cancer.
Oh, yeah, he had.
No, I think he died recently.
Yeah, he had 3 bowls of cancer. They found him when he was.
Nice callback.
Yeah, it was John Prine. That's where all his creativity came from.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't like the national anthem.
I think it should be Chest Fever by the band.
Oh, that's
I do love the band.
That's great.
My favorite song, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the band's best song is The Wait.
That's a hot
Sam,
take.
why do you have to bring these controversial opinions into a discussion?
There's a new documentary out about them, and apparently Robbie Robertson's a real piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh, he's been a piece of shit forever. Levon Helm wouldn't stop talking about that. He was very resentful of Robbie.
Apparently he was very. Apparently, there's a lot of dispute over whether he wrote many of their most famous songs by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, I probably didn't. He probably did not.
It's kind of like a Beatles thing, right? Like Ringo wrote a lot more than he gets credit for.
Is that true? Or are you just saying that?
Not at all.
That's true. I was like, what?
Yeah. How bad is it when the best song is Octopus's Garden? Like, that's saying something.
Yeah, a yellow submarine? Get out of here. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe imagine a bulletproof vest next time, idiot.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. My sister's son's name is Jude because she loves the Beatles that much. And she has a John Lennon tattoo.
Did you just
huck a child's name, you monster?
Yeah, he did. He totally did.
Of course I did. But do you think I was eyeing the child or the decision to name the child?
It's a great name. I stand by it.
Your kid's name is Jude?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Yes, that's his name.
Wow. Huh.
Sam's probably going to name his son Jan after Jan Hammer. So you don't get to give anyone guff.
No, but is it Jude short for Julian?
No, it's just Jude.
How would Jude be short for Julian? Is that a thing?
It's talking about Julian Lennon, right?
Is that what the song is about?
The song was originally called Jules, and when they recorded it, they changed it to Jude.
Yeah, I mean,
it sounded better.
That's rough.
But 11 years old, so I mean, whoever sees this thinks you have like a really big like Jude Law fetish.
Yeah, totally.
Which would make more sense.
Do you think so? No, that's actually since I named him when I thought I was being original.
Yeah,
I've met a number of children his age with the same name.
Right.
What about your tattoo? Is it his glasses?
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, he's asking what your tattoo is.
Yeah, of course it is. Like that's the stereotypical Lennon like.
Yeah, it's like the sketch. It's the Imagine sketch.
It's the Imagine on the cover.
Yeah.
You don't meet many kids named Mr. Mustard.
Not anymore.
Maxwell's Silver Hammer.
Yeah, that's a sex reference.
It's our daughter, Cuckoo Cachoo.
That's just what she does behind the bleachers.
All right, Sarah, you want to hit us? You want to hit us? So the national anthem sucks. I'm glad that we all agree about that. Sarah,
I don't agree with that. I think the Canadian national anthem is a great song.
Do you?
It brings people together. Absolutely. I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
And you're a complete idiot.
do you think? Would you describe me as a communist?
No.
Okay.
Because all people are welcome in Canada.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. I think that's nice. All right.
Unless you live in Alberta.
I want to live in Alberta.
Sarah, do you want to hit us with your second song?
Yeah, my second song is the Fergie classic, My Humps.
My Lovely Lady Lumps.
Yeah.
My Lovely Lady Lumps.
My
My
Humps.
husband really likes that song, so
Lovely.
we do have to listen to it occasionally at our house.
Ladies
Is that how he gets hard?
Is that what?
Is that how he gets hard?
It possibly
It's
is.
the only way you can come.
Yeah.
It's not a good song.
No.
I'm not even sure what the thought process was when that was being written.
Record sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if that panned out.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a massive hit.
Are you kidding? That song was huge.
It? Oh,
Yeah, it was huge. It was everywhere.
Bigger than.
It actually made me.
Ugh. Yeah, that's tough.
It's really bad.
Tough stuff. Talk about selling out too, which is fine. I agree, Sam, about selling out. I'm like, get that. Get the money. Like, live the dream.
That's your job.
Dude, it's your job.
No one wants to do things for no money.
Black
That's
Eyed
stupid.
Peas, before they had Fergie, was like a pretty fun, pretty solid hip hop group. They were pretty good. I saw them live. They were really good.
I think it was a relatively recent article about the woman who was initially collab with the Black Eyed Peas, and then Fergie came on and they kind of marketed differently.
Yes. Fergie is not a very good singer, or per se.
She's got a hot ass.
She has lovely Lady Lumps. You know how the thought process was one day she was getting dressed and she was like, oh, look at, hey, oh my God. She's like, get me a pen. Black Eyed Peas went from being like a pretty good, like backpack style hip hop group to like the worst. Like tonight's going to have a good night. Tonight's going to be a good night. That's not how the song is actually called. God. It's called something else. Sam, you corrected me when we were talking about this. I don't know what it's good, but man, that song is so bad. That is a song.
What's the actual?
Yeah, I don't know the actual.
It up right now. I forget.
Yeah, me too.
It's so stupid. It's just, I got a feeling.
Yeah, I got a feeling.
That's it.
I got a feeling.
That song.
It's weird though. I think the name of the song is actually, it's I Got a Feeling, but it's I space, of course, GOTTA space feeling.
Yeah.
So they add an extra T. So gotta instead of got.
It sounds like you have to. Right?
I got a feeling. Yeah.
So it's possessive, right? It's actually I have a feeling.
I have to.
First of all.
As opposed to like you have to, which is what this is. But it's like they got it grammatically wrong, as well as it has an extra letter for no reason. There's no contraction.
Oh, and it's also when they do the thing in the song where they do like the DJ remix sound, but he does it with his voice. Do you know what I'm talking about? They're like, and they say it instead of actually remixing it, and I'm like, I hate you. I don't
Isn't
know
that called beatboxing?
Yeah, it's not even that. I don't even know what it is. It's like a remix sound he does with his mouth in the song, and it's okay. When I used to work in the pharmacy, okay, and the same like 50
What
songs.
pharmacy?
I worked at Shoppers Drug Mart.
Don't brag.
I worked there. I worked there for 18 years. So
you worked your way up to store clerk.
no, I was a pharmacy technician.
Okay, same.
So they would play this song. When they played this song, I felt embarrassed. There was one time in particular when I was telling this lady that the rare cancer medication that her husband needed wasn't being covered by her plan, and I needed to fix it. Yeah, and that song in the background was like, I got a feeling. It's like, I got a feeling that your husband is not going to make it. Yeah,
how bad was that? It's like you're going to pick up your fucking Plan G antidepressants.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh, you're hearing about people having a great night.
Yeah, what a nightmare.
Like, whatever happened to like fucking Muzak in the background?
Yes.
You know? Like, this is the one plus side about Muzak is it's unemotional.
It was a messed up place to work. You know what? Another mess. This is a big sidebar here. I mean, we all agree that My Humps is just the worst fucking song in the world. So, they used to wear Halloween.
Except for give Sarah's partner a bone.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah. If he's getting one, it's probably being wasted. To be honest.
He went and saw you as a pharmacy tech to get the pills for him.
That's right. People I worked with wore Halloween costumes in that pharmacy, and I always thought that was weird. I don't want to be like giving bad news to somebody while I'm dressed like a cowboy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not.
Howdy, partner.
Yeah.
You're Benzos.
You haven't reached your deductible, little buddy. That's not a good look, right?
Wait, no.
You're dressed as the Grim Reaper as some old lady comes. Like,
yeah.
So your heart medication.
You're out of refills.
I'll be seeing you soon.
And then you just like, touch your arm.
Yeah. You can't tell through the mask, but I'm winking at you right now.
Like, you're dead.
Yeah.
I'm on like my 5th beer right now. This is great.
5th beer? It's like
I've just
6.
been hanging out in my kitchen.
It's 6 p.m. You should be on your 10th beer by now,
I have
at least.
multiple rooms.
Oh, excuse us.
He goes by room. This is his 5th beer in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pop up. I got like other important comedy related stuff this evening. So I gotta pop open a bottle of wine.
Oh yeah,
so
that's probably a good idea. All right, so is it me? No, it's Sam. You go right ahead, buddy. What do you got? Second song.
Let me just tell you some of the lyrics here.
Do you guys need to
Bitch, be humble. Be humble, bitch. Bitch, be humble.
Kendrick.
Bitch, be humble. Bitch, be humble. Sorry, I'm just talking about Pulitzer Prize. No, sorry, Peabody Award winner, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar
Humble.
is a treasure. First of all, to me and to other.
I like this song.
Yeah, I love this song.
It has a good beat.
I love this song.
I was kind of rocking out to it a bit this afternoon. I was really enjoying it.
You don't rock out to "Humble" by Kendrick Lamar.
Bitch.
You can vibe with it.
Bitch,
you don't rock out
humble.
to it.
Bitch.
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 I'm okay with it. I like it.
It just sounds like a transcript of Sam and a flight attendant, to be honest.
No, it's horrible.
Like she's saying, sit down.
Yeah, sit down, bitch. Like, it's horrible. I don't know what else to say.
Thank you for flying Shaft Airlines.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth. It says shut your mouth down the side of the plane. It's the song is good.
I understand it. I think it sucks.
I don't think Kendrick Lamar won a Peabody for this song in particular. He has many other songs.
Sorry, you're right. He won his awards for an album called "To Pimp a Butterfly."
Oh, such a great album.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it's so good.
I don't understand.
I like Kendrick
rap.
too.
Yeah, Sam and I are in the same boat. Sam and I are not rap guys.
I am a big rap person. My music
I'm also a big rap
my
listener.
music that I
when people tried to sell me on that record, "To Pimp a Butterfly," I'm like,
okay,
it's so jazzy.
I will say this.
I love jazz. And the last thing I want to hear is people butchering jazz.
Yeah,
which is what he does.
If I was trying to convince somebody to start liking rap music, the last album I would tell them to start here with is any Kendrick Lamar album. He is for most of his stuff. Not "Humble" is a song that he made to be played in the clubs for people to dance to.
So
it's not
suburban white audiences.
It's his version of selling. Yeah, essentially, it's his version of selling out. It's like he's got to make some money too, but he is very, very lyrically talented.
But he's telling his enemies and haters to be humble.
Yeah, it's not meant to be the smartest song in the world. It's a great song. I like it, but I'm not like listening to it being like, yeah, okay, this is the smartest stuff I've ever heard.
More than I hate Rock and Roll High School.
Well, Rock and Roll High School.
I cannot think of a song I hate more than Humble.
I get why somebody would hate it. If you're not a rap person, you'd be like, what the fuck is this music? There's so much like I feel like Kendrick Lamar is an acquired taste. I know a lot of people who like rap a lot who don't necessarily like Kendrick Lamar because his voice is weird. He has a weird voice.
I don't drink tequila, but I know there's a difference between whatever fucking Jose Cuervo and whatever fucking
Patron.
$1 million bullshit Patron shit.
Right. Yeah, but if you're looking at "Humble" is a song that is not meant to be like the smartest song you've ever heard. It's just a club banger.
Hold up, bitch.
Whoa, sit down. I like the song; it's good, but I do get where you're coming from. I can't. This is me as a person. I'm totally like, I get it. I understand everybody. It's so fucking annoying. I get it though. I get where you're coming from. I can try and send you some Kendrick Lamar that is better if you're interested in it.
No,
I think that would be a fool's errand, Dan.
Yeah,
I don't think you're going to change his mind.
You're probably right. You're probably correct.
No, I'm gonna say something here for fear of sounding racist, and I'm gonna say it, and I hope you get some audio clips on your podcast from it. But I, Sam Tonic, am okay with rap music as a genre. Mm-hmm. I have listened most recently to some E40.
E40
I love
rules.
E40.
So great.
The Bumble, man. It's a classic.
He's a special man. Sideways. Such a good song.
You know, I all the Judgement stuff I remember. But I just don't get the appeal of aggressive takedown kind of music, whatever genre it is.
Yeah.
Anything to express, stepping on someone else, pushing people down, or lifting oneself up.
Right.
I don't get braggadocio, right?
You don't. So the whole point, you don't like the side of hip hop that is like, I'm better than you at rapping.
No.
That's
I don't like the side of anything.
Right.
That is like that.
Yeah, is there a whole genre of music that you don't like? Is that a thing? I meant to ask that to you guys.
Actually, no, there isn't. There's pretty much. Okay, I do not like military music.
What's military music?
Like pipe bands.
Oh.
I think the bagpipes.
Yeah.
That doesn't really count. No one's listening to the best of pipes.
My mom is. My mom literally is listening to the best of bagpipe music.
Our grand sure was.
Okay, well, let's abstract from like traditional music and military music. And there is no. I just recently started listening to a lot of new country, and I dig it. It's good pop.
Hey,
right?
man,
I think that's what it comes down to.
When I was in Alberta last in the summer, I was driving around a lot and up to like Grand Prairie and stuff, like doing shows and all that. And I got kind of into country. I liked it. If I'm in the right,
it's a natural sound.
When I was,
and it's the same thing that
it makes sense.
AC/DC. A lot of the criticism of AC/DC, and I truly believe there's a formula for an AC/DC cut, right?
Yeah.
And there's a formula for a Nashville sound country song.
If it's in context, it can work. Like if I am like hitting my jewel and also like beating up a woman, like AC/DC, suddenly will make sense to me. Like I'll like it. You know what I mean?
I don't buy that premise at all. You don't smoke jewels.
I also I kind of the only genre of music that I kind of blanket statement will be like I don't like all of it is reggae music.
Well, no, I think that's wrong. If by liking a genre of music you have to like all of it?
No, I'm saying that the only genre of music I can say that I kind of don't like across the whole board is reggae. I don't like reggae music. It all sounds exactly the same to me. I just can't do it.
Dan, what's it like to be racist?
Oh man, it's so freeing once you finally admit it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Talk about breaking down barriers. Let me tell you, people can't argue with you anymore. I was at a music festival, and that's makes it kind of that's it. I was at a music festival one time, and this guy who I'm friends with said something to me that was racist, and I was like, "Yo, man, that's really harsh." And he goes, "No, it's okay. I'm racist." I was like, "That's really funny."
I think there's a certain truth about that, though. Oh, at least you're consistent.
Well, like if somebody just admits that they're racist and a terrible person, you can't the outrage that you're getting mad at them if they're just like, "Yeah, that's me.
You gotta get mad at them for
then what? Then what?
Yeah.
Then
you're no longer friends with this person, right?
Yeah, the whole thing was a bit, so it was fine. It was very funny, actually.
You got a weird set of friends.
He's a weird guy. He's a very strange dude.
What's his name?
I'm not gonna say.
You can make it up, Dan.
Yeah, his name's Greg Kylerson. Greg Kylerson. But yeah, anyway, I don't like reggae music for the most part. It's all the same. I don't really.
What about you, Harris?
Yeah, what about you?
As a genre, I mean, I don't know if there's any genre I hate. Like as I just dismiss as the whole thing. I mean. Yeah, it's hard. I'm kind of with Sam. I mean, the thing about I like some rap. I like rap that's kind of about things. I like Killer Mike. I like a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, it's great.
He's got some cool tracks.
Very good.
But I'm with Sam. I don't really get the whole thing of like, 3 minutes on why you're so great and how everyone else is trash and everything. And
right. Yeah.
It just doesn't. I don't know. It's not. I don't feel like it's for me.
You're like music isn't a
genres of music.
Are you like
Harris and I have talked about for quite a while? They kind of our mutual dislike for kind of a what did you call it? So I says comedy.
So I says to her comedy.
It's like this, and it's like the musical equivalent.
Like it's set up like you're building your own.
So I says to her comedy, I categorize it's like guys in leather jackets being like, so I says to her, listen, you. It's right. Like it's just guys, and they're always their premises is they're always dealing with other idiots, and they always tell the person off like, so I said to her, keep the change.
Yeah, totally.
I hate that sort of stuff.
Like a flick of the hair. Yeah, that's I get it. I get the comparison. I do. I understand. Have you watched Hip Hop Evolution?
Why would I watch that?
Because you might change your mind about hip hop if you watch it.
It's so good.
It's
Why
really
do I
good.
no, but Dan, you seem to think I don't like the genre of music broadly, or it's in my dislike. It's not necessarily. I hate this song.
Oh, it's just the song. Okay.
I did grow up in the 90s and early 2000s.
Right.
Hip hop is a part of my musical lexicon.
The 2000s of hip hop were the worst era of hip hop by far, like across the board. It was a tough time.
I do not like Kendrick Lamar at all.
Yeah, fair enough. I've heard a lot of other people who are people I respect who about their. I mean, you not being one of them, obviously.
No, I understand.
But people who I respect their opinion about hip hop who are like, I can't do Kendrick Lamar, and I get it because he has a weird voice and he sometimes says dumb shit like "sit down, bitch, be humble."
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right, Harris, you want to hit us with your second song?
Once in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads.
Oof, yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. Every time I hear a Talking Heads song, it's usually someone who's trying to let everyone else at the party know how urbane and cultured they are. I just think, who is this wailing ninny? I just picture a guy, when I hear David Byrne sing, just flailing his arms and running into traffic wearing something ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
And then get mad when people hit him by accident.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just it's the vocal delivery. It's the chorus that sounds like something you would hear in a fever dream. It's just like it just drives me nuts. It really sets me on edge.
The music in the electronic side of the music, it sounds like Ross from Friends actually made it into a band. Some parts of it. It's just like just sound.
I really like the song.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm an '80s kid. I'm older
That's
than you
fine.
guys. I'm an '80s kid.
I may be wrong.
I'm a big rap fan.
Ballou fan.
What did you say?
I'm a big Adrian Ballou fan, who was like their tour guitarist in the late 70s.
Oh, here we go.
Early 80s.
I am. The security's out for me. I don't know.
What are you telling? The guy played with Zappa, man. He's a motherfucker. It's the most redeeming thing as a person who has never been in your band. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
Harris, I'm on your page.
Right, yeah.
The best thing about your band is somebody you tried to hire who didn't want to join your band. Like,
that's tough.
That's saying something.
Sit down.
Oh, I don't think that they ever
Sit down, bitch. Be humble.
That's right.
I don't think they ever marketed themselves as like super musicians. It was more like kind of an avant-garde kind of art. David Byrne was obviously like very visually oriented and things like that.
Do you know Adrian Ballou, Harris?
No, I don't know Adrian Ballou.
I don't.
He was a good fit for them, but he didn't want to join them because he had to go back to his work with King Crimson.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say.
I listened to this.
Yeah, that was very impressive.
Yeah, that's very. Yes, we're all very impressed. This is a song that I thought I liked until I thought about it for the first time today. I've never thought about it. It's always been, I'm like, oh, that weird song when it comes on and everyone likes it. I'm like, yeah, that's a good song. As the days go by. And you're like, yeah, I like it. But it came when I'm like, I haven't listened to that song before. Why does Harris hate it? That's weird. I'll listen to it. And I did. And as soon as I even took like half of a step back to look at the song, I was like, oh, the song is kind of annoying. And then with the video as well, and him like doing all the weird,
the video is very odd.
Although like just like purposely trying to be weird and zany. It's zany. That's my issue with it. I don't like anything that's zany.
It's like he's trying to make you seasick.
Yeah.
Honestly, when you listen to it, I think it's and maybe it might be on purpose. He's trying to disorient you, but it's like I'm not that intricate as a person. I like tunes, and this song just annoys me so much.
It's too deliberate.
Is it like Psycho Killer?
Similar,
same artist, obviously.
Psycho Killer. It's less. It's less sci-fi-y. I don't know. This song is too deliberate. I've talked about this on this show before. How I don't like music that is too deliberate. Like the lead singer.
You and I do
like,
not get along.
Like the lead singer of Death Cab for Cutie. Like that guy's voice. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. It's too.
Actually, I like those guys.
Too on purpose, and that's what this.
What about Modest Mouse?
Modest Mouse. I kind of like them. But similar.
You
though.
loved Modest Mouse.
I did. I really liked them at one point. I did.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
You, in fact, converted our mother into a giant Modest Mouse.
Oh, yeah, I did too. That is a true thing. I forgot about that. I did a lot of stuff when I was blackout drunk all the time. That probably was my worst thing that I did.
Yeah, that's it. You know, many addicts say that was their lowest point.
Yeah.
Was trying to introduce their loved ones to Modest Mouse.
Yeah, totally.
Rock bottom.
I was recommending them to everybody, man.
My aunt's crying in the back of the intervention.
I was a monster. I didn't recognize myself.
My dad runs out of the room. He can't handle it. Fuck.
Dan, it's yours is the last song.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It is. You guys, I hate the song Monster Mash.
Yeah, it's okay. That makes sense.
The Halloween song?
Yeah, I got
one
a
likes
couple
that
things
song.
about this song. Why is it the fucking only Halloween song?
Because it is the only
Why?
Halloween
Yeah, but
song
why?
other than
Why is
You
Thriller.
know what? I gotta say, fuck that shit. You tell that to anything Mike Oldfield has done, that's the only Halloween
Who's
song.
Mike Oldfield? What is he
Are
saying?
you serious?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tubular
I don't know
Bells.
who that is.
Have you ever seen the movie The Exorcist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
like many
Music
years
that
ago.
goes along with The Exorcist?
Oh yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not
you
like.
can't-
For creepy
You can't
music?
sing along that. You can't
But seriously,
sing along.
why is Monster Mash? It's the only. There's like the Ghostbusters theme gets played, Thriller by Michael Jackson, but they're not really Halloween songs. The only actual song that is like, this is fucking we made this for Halloween. Like they didn't make the Exorcist
wasn't.
music for Halloween. They didn't
was
make
that
Monster
time-
Mash for Halloween.
It was
What?
like that weird time period with Eatsy Weensy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot
Yo.
Bikini. Like it was that
What
weird
the fuck is that?
Do you
frame
mean
of
to-
time in the 50s where songs were fucking weird.
Do you mean to tell
Weensy,
me
teeny weeny polka dot bikini.
you don't know that song?
Yeah, it was a novelty hit from the 60s.
Yes.
Yeah, it
totally.
was that exactly right. Like it was that
Disgusting.
weird novelty
It's
time
bad.
frame.
Or do you
It's
mean
not
to
good.
Sarah? Do you mean
What?
to tell me that they made Monster Mash without Halloween in mind? It was just a graveyard smash
It
in
was a-
June.
It was a
Like, did this
yeah, it was a
song come-
dance
like,
that went.
what are you
I'm not
talking
100%
about?
sure on this, but I feel
That's
like it was
bananas.
not a Halloween song.
That is.
I think it was
I
that
can-
weird,
Yeah, I can see that.
kitschy, fucking weird, themey time period
Yo,
in
okay.
music where there was
Don't
some
forget,
other.
don't forget, monster movies used to be huge, right? Frankenstein
Yeah.
movies and Dracula movies used to
All
be
right.
way bigger than they
Okay.
are now.
King
Now,
Kong.
my
King
question
Kong,
now
like,
is-
the creature from the Black Lagoon.
My question now
Like,
is:
it's a thing.
Is Monster Mash? If it's not a Halloween song, do I it? I have to rethink all of this. How do I feel about Monster Mash as a song that is not a Halloween song? I think I love it.
I'm looking
You
at
could
it
probably
right
feel the
now.
same.
I think I love it.
I think your feelings are still
Are you ready for this?
justified.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Was
What?
released in late August 1962.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, no. That leads it up to be a Halloween song.
Yeah, totally. It's just
That is
before
totally
Halloween.
marketed as a Halloween tune.
Yeah, so it was a Halloween song. Thank God, because could you fucking imagine? They're like, hey, Jeff, I've got those lyrics you were looking for. Ready? Have you ever heard of a graveyard smash? You're about to.
Interesting. Leon Russell played piano on it.
And there you go. How about that? What band was he almost in,
And Mel
Sam?
Taylor, who played with the Ventures.
Do you?
You don't care about the Ventures.
Are you serious? I don't care about the Ventures? So the Ventures, I'm going to go off on a tangent here.
Oh my
Okay.
Their
God.
album cover of all the musicians holding Fender guitars was a game changer.
Why?
Why? Because it made those guitars sexy.
Sam, is this what you have to deal with all the time, Harris?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I got it wrong. I was thinking of Buddy Holly.
Okay, what's worse?
I'm joking. But
What-
yeah.
What's worse, Monster Mash or Feliz Navidad?
Feliz Navidad.
What's
I
worse?
kind of like Monster Mash.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of being in elementary school and stuff like that. I like it. It's kind of
Wow,
fun.
your peak years.
Yeah, it caught on in a flash. So there is that.
It's not a terrible song.
It is a terrible song.
No. Like it's catchy. It serves its purpose.
Yeah. When Sam hears it, he hears Monster Rash.
That happens.
But no one's
that eczema song.
But nobody's doing it though.
No, that's funny, Dan.
Thank you.
No, I think Feliz Navidad is a more musically complex and rewarding song.
Rewarding.
Well, no, from analyzing the song structure and everything, for sure.
Oh man.
Okay.
I want to know how long. I can't. My internet is connected to what we're doing right now. I need someone.
Your parents' internet?
I need fuck, son of a bitch. I need somebody to look up how long the song Monster Mash is. I forgot to do this before the show.
Oh, I got it.
I'm on my phone.
I need to know how long the song Monster Mash is because.
Sorry, I got onto Hawaii 5-0.
Should we all take guesses?
2:57. It's under 3 minutes.
It's under 3 minutes? Okay.
That was going to be my guess. Under 3 minutes.
That's good because I was thinking it was going to be like 5 minutes long, and I was like, that's too much Monster Mash because nobody.
No, it's not a rap song from the 90s.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can we talk about? Okay. I'm actually not going to bring it up because that's all we have time for. I didn't get to bring up that I hate Tom Petty. I didn't get to bring that up.
Oh, fuck right off.
I bet you didn't bring that up when we were talking about the traveling.
Yeah, I know I meant to, but I didn't want to talk over anyone, and then I forgot about it. But I didn't get to bring up that I hate Tom Petty. Is there one last question for you guys? Is there an artist that you hate that everyone else loves? Do you have that? Is that a thing? Sarah?
The Tragically Hip.
Tragically Hip, yeah, I'm with you on that. Mine's Tom Petty, but I also agree with the Tragically Hip. We've talked about that.
I'm not a huge Springsteen guy. No, I respect him, but I don't understand why other artists don't get the same kind of love that he gets.
Yeah,
it's just not for me.
I feel that way about U2 also. I think they're a very overrated band. Yeah. Oh. What about you, Sarah? Do you have an artist you hate that everyone
likes? Don't care for songs that don't get regular radio play. Yeah, so I'm
Sarah's other topic she was going to bring up is just songs that are not on the radio in general. my sister
I am a basic mainstream music girl unless it is gangster rap that doesn't get played on the radio, and then I love that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's
very white.
Yeah, it's really brutal.
I am very white. I'm I do not try to hide who I am. I'm about as basic as they come. I'm a 43-year-old suburban basic bitch mom.
She's like if a Frappuccino was a person.
Yeah, if a pumpkin spice latte were human, that would be me.
So
no poem hold the.
And I'm not embarrassed by that. I'm not embarrassed by that. It's who I am.
All right,
you gotta own that shit.
This has been a treat. What a fun crossover episode. What a blast.
You guys are great. We can't wait to have you on to Sound Judgement,
which
is released every Tuesday on Comedy Here Often.
Yes.
I think we're. With the COVID thing, we'll see how releasing new things go because we have a little bit more of a technical requirements, listening to tunes and all of that.
Yes.
But look forward to episodes on Comedy Here Often.
Yes.
Sound Judgement.
And where can people find you individually on the interwebs?
Sam Tawning.
Yeah, Harris Anderson on Instagram.
Wow, way to go, you guys!
The Harris Anderson on Instagram.
Wait.
And Hullo Harris on Twitter, HULLO Harris.
What is HULLO?
Hello.
Hello Harris was taken. Yeah. So I had to go hello.
Yeah. Hello.
It's a form of hello.
Like
yeah, it's good.
I like it.
It's fine.
Oh, thanks.
My name's not even my name, so that's fine.
You're Laser Dove?
Yeah, Laser Duve, hence the name. Laser Dove. It's great. That's okay. We had Danny Zucker on here last week, and I called him Danny Zucker, so don't worry about it. You're doing fine.
Yes,
yeah. So that's fucking great. Right on. Well, thank you to you fine fellows for doing the show today. Thank you to Comedy Here Often for putting us on, and thank you to Marcel and Kevin and Tenley for working so hard while we're all sick, and thank you to Grossbuster for our theme song. We will catch you guys later. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.